Okay guys, it's next update video time. First off, I ran into a couple problems with parts, so I gotta get that straightened out. And secondly, it's just getting dark. I'm gonna get started on at work early tomorrow, so I can get off a little early, come back here and keep working on this thing. But what have we done so far? What progress have we made? Well, first off, and most significant probably, these are 180cc single shot stage 1 injectors from Full Force Diesel, and those are going to be going in the truck. Here are the old ones. Just wanted to give you guys an idea of what those look like there. There's the old ones, and I'm going to do the glow plugs while I'm at it, of course, and do these wire harnesses and valve cover gaskets and all that good stuff, so we're done with it because those are common problems. Want to do it once and do it right. So there's our injectors. Over here, what other goodies did we have arrive? We had our intercooler pipes show up, so we got new intercooler pipes that we're going to put on. Valve cover gaskets and the Motorcraft heavy-duty air intake system are over there. We got some glow plugs sitting in that box, along with the other air pipe that I needed because it's replacing the K and N piece. And what else did we have? I found a Viton torque converter seal. Believe it or not, I found this on Amazon and I decided to go ahead and get it. So yeah, I did have the Motorcraft part, but you know what, I gotta say guys, I'm glad I did this. Let me show you the difference between these seals here. If you take a look at this seal here, see how stout that is and how thick that is. Now here's a Ford part. Here's the Motorcraft part. Look how much thinner that is. So there's a Viton seal. Here's a Motorcraft seal. So even this seal wasn't really upgraded that much. And I'm surprised, but maybe I shouldn't be. Anyway, so I found one of these seals. I'm so happy. Old injectors are out. New injectors are in. Here's what the old ones look like. As you can see, pretty clean actually, not bad. I was really impressed with them. So that's a good sign. Engine's been maintained well. Of course, we're doing the new valve cover gaskets, wiring harnesses, clips, and all that good stuff. Yes, I've done them once before, but I'm going to do it again just so I don't have any more problems. The stuff breaks anyways when you take it apart. And here's new injectors in here. They're all tightened down. And we're ready to put the valve cover gaskets on. Got a new clip there on that connector. It's sitting right here, so I'll replace those while I'm at it. And that's where we're at for now. It's a little bit dark out, but still going. I'm going to try to get as much as I can done tonight. Now, one thing you want to make sure you do after you've got your new injectors installed is leave the glow plugs out, and then using I believe it's a 15/16. Yep. 15/16 socket and a ratchet down there, rotate the engine, and what that's going to do is any of the oil and fuel that's still in the cylinders, it's going to push it out through the glow plug openings, so that way you don't hydrolock the engine when you go to crank it. I should probably put the valve covers on, just lay them on there just so they kind of deflect the oil a little bit so it doesn't spray all over the place. I'm going to do that right quick. Alright, and here we go. Injectors are in, wire harnesses are on, glow plugs are plugged in, injectors are plugged in. One thing you want to make sure that you keep an eye on when you're plugging these in and connecting them is the push rods here that you see on the rocker arms, this metal piece here. These move up and down, so make sure that your wiring is positioned away from these moving parts so you don't get any chafing and shorten to ground eventually. It'd be a pain to have to pull that apart all over again. There's the passenger side and the driver's side, looking good, ready to go. I turned the engine over with the glow plugs out to get all the oil and fuel out of the cylinders, so that's looking good. It's very, very difficult, if not impossible, to turn by hand when the glow plugs and the injectors are in because the compression on the diesel is pretty high. Just make sure it turns over fine, but having turned the engine over by hand, I think we pushed everything out of there and should be okay. Next up, we put the valve covers on, tighten those down, get those back on, and we're ready to continue assembling the top of the engine here.